And there's absolutely no shame in liking women with incredibly large breasts. None whatsoever. I think to me, I grew up reading Conan the Barbarian comics and stuff like that, and you know, like lots of fantasy art of Frank Frazetta and Boris, whatever the Vidabos or whatever those names. I like large breasted women, man. I think they're great. Like, you know, like a modern Frank Farazetta's chick, right? You know, like kind of fit, curvy, but you know, large breasted women. And it does make me stupid for liking them. Like, you know, fuck maximalism. Ice T likes large breasted women. Like, look at Coco. I think Coco's beautiful, man. She's like, you know, and she's like, Coco, Ice T married her and had a kid with her. Obviously, that she makes Ice T very happy. And I think that's what makes me happy, too. It's like, you know, that's what I'm attracted to. That's what, in layman's term, gets me sprung, right? That's what I like. There's no shame in that. It's like, I think some guys, like, you know, like your beta male, like, you know, he'll like like after the age of 30, he'll still like little A cup chicks, right? You know, me, I'm not an A. Like, to me, that's like, what's the word? Chicken breast, right? You know, I like a full breast, a full titty, right? And you know, eventually, cosmetic surgeons will be as cheap as these you know, more as common as dentists and lawyers are now. Like, you know, they're a dime a dozen now, right? Lawyers, dentists, I just like notice that. It's like they're a dime a dozen. You know, when I was a kid growing up, it's like, oh, I always wanted to be a dentist. I thought that would have been a cool job, right? Or a lawyer or something like that. But cosmetic surgeon with some nurse practitioners and stuff like that will be able to do basically stuff like that to repair like you know, put in breast implants and, you know, do organ transplants, like 3D printed organs and stuff like that. Probably under the guidance of a surgeon of some sort. Nurse practitioners will be just like the techs, right? And, you know, the surgeon will be or cosmetics or whatever, will be like the master mechanic, right? You know, kind of the overseer. Okay, well, let's see, let's read your chart here. Yada, 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 okay. I'm just going to put this on the diagnostics and all your information in the computer here, okay. We're going to scan you with the thing. All right. All right, we're going to print you out some 3D collagen double H titties as requested. So, you know, full-on sweater stretchers as you wanted, right? Okay. Blah, blah, blah. All right. I'll pop you in the next day. And we've scheduled you for a mammogram in 6 months, right? So you should be doing that anyways, right? You should be doing that anyways. But no, I love large-breasted women, man. They're like beautiful. It's like they're fun to play with. It's like, oh, it's just, I don't know. Hey, to each their own, right? Some guys don't, or some guys think fuck absolutely repulsive. I think Henry VIII couldn't stand them or some shit like that. Or one of those Henrys. But it's like, oh, they're so big and beautiful. It's like I saw Jesus' face one time when I was in a strip club. I was like, oh my god, this is kind of a haze, and it's just like, then one of those funky strip lights came on. I was like, I seen this little halo around a nipple, and I swear I saw Jesus' face on a big titty. It's like, fuck, it was awesome, man. It was one of those beautiful sights today. It was like, it's like I think that's when I changed. It's like, that's when I rediscovered God, right? I had what's the word I'm looking for? No, not prohibition. I don't know. It's a P word. What's the word? Prohiphany or something like that, yeah? Something like that. And, you know, it's just like, that's what changed me. It's like, you know, the power of big titties. We can, you know, save us all, man. I think that's just what I like, man. But, you know, I shouldn't be, like, dumbed down by millennial feminists and stuff like that. You know, like, oh, you know, you're a dummy. Like, you know, men with low IQs like large-breasted women. Well, I think Ice-T's a fairly bright guy. You know, he does a incredible role on Law and Order SVU. Like, that's a little sick for me to watch, but, you know, like all those it's like, opens your eyes to a lot of stuff, but he's a fairly bright guy. I don't know, I think Larry Flint, he likes large-breasted women. He's done pretty well for himself. John Fox, the owner of Scoreland, well, we know he loves large-breasted women, right? He's done pretty well. So, but, like, what about all these naturally large-breasted women, right? Are you saying they can only attract stupid men, right? Like, Katy Perry or Jessica Simpson? You know, I don't know I didn't know buffaloes had wings, but they can only attract dumb men. Is that what you're saying, right? You know, what was that billionaire guy that had that with that stripper? I don't know what's her name. Anna Nicole Smith. Well, that guy did pretty well for himself, man. He was a billionaire, right? So he just wanted to have some fun with his life with some, you know, big old titties, man. And I don't feel there's any shame in liking large-breasted women, man. Like, I was just at the Pancake House, this chick, she was happily married, but, you know, she got up from the table, was like, I just like to watch them bounce around, man. It's like, fuck me, man. It's like, yeah, it's like, fuck, I just love big titties, man. It's like, I don't feel no shame in that, right? For he who fucking wields these titties, for she who wields the massive chest in the name of Crom, feel no shame.